Hey guys, I want to show y'all something a little different today. I'm a ham radio operator. I have been since 2011, and it's a lot of fun. I haven't been in the hobby much until here lately. I got involved in back in DMR and Yaesu System Fusion, learning about it. So it's been pretty neat. But right up here, I don't know if you can see it in the window there, is a hotspot, and a hotspot's kind of like a little micro repeater or node, whatever you want to call it. Truck just went by. But I've got it hooked to my iPhone, which is sitting right there on the ground, and through the Wi-Fi to the hotspot, and I've got my handy talkie here, and I'm going to see how far back I can get. I've got about 230 yards out of this the other day messing with it. So I'm going to see if my buddy here can come back, and we'll give it a test. So let's try it. Running half a watt right now. The hotspot's inside the house, and I'm walking away from it. And just let me know how the reception is. This is KK4D. Said it's clear at this point. Alright, I'm probably 75, 80 yards away, walking away from the hotspot. Half a watt. How you hear me?
No break up, 5-9.
Alright, I'm 100 yards away with some trees in between myself and the house. How well you hear me at this point?
No clear again. Perfect. No breaking.
I'm going to bump the transmit power up at this time. Alright, transmit power is in the mid-range on this little Yaesu FT70D. Alright, I bumped my transmit power up a little bit on the FT70D. I guess I'm about 125 yards away at this point.
Same as when you stand right beside it, man. It was perfect. No break it whatsoever.
Yeah, the sun's over my shoulder, which is back towards the house. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but I'm about I guess 150 yards away at this point.
Had just the slightest bit of distortion right there at the beginning of the transmission, and it cleared right up and working perfect.
I'm between the radio and the receiver. I'm going to turn around and let it face each other. Alright, I'm at probably 200 yards away. I turn around and face the house. I can see the window where the hotspot's at. How do you hear me now? KK4D now.
Perfect, no distortion.
Perfect, no distortion. Let's go a little bit further. We did this the other day. It's 230 yards all the way to the furthest point of this building up here is where I measured it from. Alright, I'm closing in on where me and you was at the other day when I was talking, which would be 230 yards away, and on half, I guess 2.5 watts right now.
Again, no distortion.
No distortion. Okay, at 230 yards, exactly right here.
Okay, I had a scramble that time, but I'm pretty sure it was on my end with my hotspot. Pretty sure that was mine. First part of the transmission was perfect, then it scrambled, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it was mine.
I'm amazed at how clear I'm able to hear him from the hotspot. I can hear you just fine. It's amazing. It's line of sight, but I'm at 230 yards. I'm gonna walk around the edge of this building a little bit and see what happens. Okay, let's walk over here. This is the old Ashland schoolhouse here. I think it was built in the 40s. I guess it was stopped being used in the 60s. It's it crystal clear. Well, all right, I'm behind the old schoolhouse here. You're able to hear this. There is a little bit of an obstacle between me and my house. About 2.5 watts. Let's walk down here on the old road bed. It's got to be
pretty distorted. I can understand what you're saying, but it was pretty distorted.
Okay, I'm gonna bump my power up. Okay, bump my power up full 5 watts. Okay, bump the power up to full 5 watts. How are you hearing me now? I'm kind of in the edge of the woods right now. So you're probably 250 yards away. Oh,
very little distortion. It's had a pretty good, very little distortion.
very little distortion. So kind of neat this little road bed here. Well, I have got back as far as I can go. I'm in the woods on the other side of the structure, about 200 and I'm gonna say 250 yards away, maybe 275. I can still see the house, but there is some woods in between me.
Caught it in about the last second and a half, 2 seconds of transmission, and it's scrambled.
Okay. It seems like I'm right on the edge of it, so it seems to be about 250, 275 is the max on it, it seems like.
Perfectly clear, no problems.
Perfectly clear, no problems. We'll step back over in here a little bit then. Okay, we're getting on back in the woods a little bit. Let's try it again. All right, I guess we're doing about 275 with a heavy woods facing the house. How do you copy on this end? This is KK4D now for ID. House is on back there a good ways.
Clear. It's KN4RDL.
Clear. So we're gonna go deeper in the woods. This land here is owned by the Masonic Lodge. I'm a member of that Masonic Lodge, so not trespassing. I'm gonna stand on this next old terrace right here and do a call sign or see if he can hear me call out. This is KK4DNL, 300 yards away, probably 50 yards in heavy, dense woods from the house. How do you copy? Now they got me. KK4DNL, 300 plus yards away, I'm assuming heavy woods. How do you copy? Maybe too far.
KK4DNL, this is KN4RDL. No copy, no copy. I copied it last year.
No copy. So we have reached the limit. It seems to be line of sight with a few obstacles in the way. It will work. All right, that was about 275, 300 yards away. The terrain has dropped off and I'm in the woods, so that's probably going to be about it. I'm heading back up to the hill now. We've lost him. It's too far down in here. You live in the area that's flat, you'll be able to go a good ways with it, I think. Let's walk out here. See the old wall there in the school. It's pretty cool. one of these steps here, if I can do it without busting my nose. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm done right now. I got back about 275 yards, I guess 300 yards, and when I went back down on that hill, I lost line of sight, and it was heavy woods. So at that point, it dropped out. But I could hear you. I had a.
I saw that, and I lost it from there. You can put it back down.
If I had my high gain little whip antenna on this thing, I believe I could have went 300 yards down in the woods there and been fine. But that's pretty amazing. Jumping from this radio to that hotspot, 250 yards away. From that hotspot to the Wi-Fi to my cell phone. From the cell phone to the cell tower. Across the highway there. You can kind of see it right above the trees. I don't know if that's in frame or not. But yeah, pretty doggone neat, if you ask me. But appreciate y'all watching, and y'all have a good one. 7-3.